Hi guys, this is Karim Bwoyatingz and welcome to the new season of Bwoyatingz podcast. It's season number 6. I know that the break was supposed to be just for 2 weeks, but it's way longer than that. Way longer. I think it's about 3 months. But I'm back. I'm back by your computer screen, by your phone screen, by your TV screen. You understand? Bwoyatingz podcast is back. And I must say that, I appreciate all the messages and all the text and the tweets and the posts and, outside of you guys bombarding me and badgering me for new content, it was more so of, I hope that you're fine and I hope that you're well and I hope that you're in good spirits. And you've also been supporting my radio show. And, so I must say thank you so much for that. This season is going to be a fantastic one. So we have new studio and all these things. You understand? So it's a new look. It's a new season. It's Bwoyatingz podcast 2.0 basically. So, I've asked you guys for guests that you would love to see. And I've seen the comments. I've asked you guys to also suggest topics. And I've seen the comments. But after this episode, you can also go ahead and comment, guests and topics that you would love for me to discuss or people that you would love to have on the show. Now, the guests that I have on the show this evening is Nino and Shanzi. We all know them. They're promoters, they're influencers, and they're our own Jamaican couple, and they're my first guest for the season. I would not have started my season without having them on. And so they're here this evening. But I just want to say, guys, thank you so much for the support. Please go ahead and subscribe if you've not subscribed as yet. And also, remember, click the link, subscribe. Remember to watch the ads. Remember to like, share, and comment. Remember also my radio show is every Tuesday night on New Start 93 FM, 8 to 11 p.m. Yes, the Bombcast produces this episode and all the episodes. Thank you guys once again for the support. And I hope that this season will be the best one yet. Right? And Happy New Year to you. Yes, Happy New Year. Yes, and thank you so much for the support. We're going to go right into the episode right now. All right, guys. So these two here, right? So Nino been on my podcast before, as I don't know, and he's also been on my radio show. This one here, so I've been trying to get her on from my start up. Actually, she's one of the first guests that I reached out to from I started 6 seasons ago, because this is my 6th season. And so finally you're here. Welcome, Nino and Shanzi. You understand? Jamaican own celebrity couples, if I must say myself. So there are a lot of people. Like every season, I normally ask for suggestions, who they would love to see. And you guys, even this season, more so than ever, everybody wanted Nino and Shanzi. Like I've literally gotten over 50 persons asking for you guys to come on. And I'm just like, all right, and they don't live in Jamaica. But Tita, I get them. And they're my first guests for the season. I'm not to start my season. Yes. So this is my season premiere. And I had to actually, have you guys on. I'm never going to start it without we get to know. So, thank you so much for being here. And I must say congratulations publicly once again on your engagement.
Thank you.
To the ring, then all these things. I'm to the ring that blind me. All right. So firstly, everybody, know you guys or should know you, but, in case they don't, you can just give them a look run through, starting from Nino.
Nino, to be honest, I keep sons.
Yeah.
Shanzi Allen,
Yeah.
Shanzi_A on Instagram, online boutique owner.
Yeah.
I should own Bukuri.
Yeah. The influencer, by the way. So before I even get into the whole, being influencers and also having a public relationship and how you make it work, because that's normally that is a topic, right? So before I get into that though, I kind of want to individually, we've all heard Nino's story of how he started, but I don't think we've ever seen you in an interview really and truly.
No.
So kind of just run down real quick, yeah? So from high school, you've been popular.
Yeah, pretty much.
How?
Honestly, I don't know. I've always just been myself. I love dressing up. I love going out, and I've always done that since I was in high school.
Yeah.
So I guess people just follow me because I'm just myself. And plus, a little, she dressed up and she go out, and then she go to school and she's also educated. So I guess they like the balance that I was presenting to them on social media.
And then you were the first Jamaican influencer to work with Fashion Nova.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
How did that even come about though? Because that's a big thing. That's not a little thing. That's a big thing. You understand?
Well, I remember I was one summer when I was in New York, and they emailed me, and they just asked me to be one of their ambassadors, and I said yes. Mm-hmm.
And then I think Nicki Minaj had reposted it one time for
she liked a picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that was a big deal.
It was a big deal.
Why
because I am a barb.
Nino, hold on. Who is their biggest artist? What name?
Nipsey.
For the guy, Nipsey. If Nipsey didn't like your picture, brother, it would have been a big thing too. Of course, it would have been a big thing.
Rest in peace, by the way.
Right. So Nicki Minaj actually liked a picture, and it was for a talent show or something like that.
Yeah, when I was in high school, I would do like a sixth form lip sync concert, and of course, I was Nicki.
Yeah,
and then she liked the picture.
Yeah, and you've amassed, I think it's 800 and something thousand followers.
865 or something like that.
No. Outside of being an artist, an athlete, anybody like that, like you're an influencer. And I think you're the most followed influencer in
that's
Jamaica.
not an artist or athlete.
Right. That's not an artist or an athlete. You're the most followed.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have 800 plus followers? Like, that is crazy. Followers don't just come just say them. I've been in the game for a long time, so I can't tell you. Yeah.
Let's say I don't know. Like, I really don't know how it happened. Yeah. I just know, my page was growing. I was just posting. And as I said, I was being myself.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just happened, and people just say, "All right, she's authentic."
Mm-hmm. And you just reach 800,000.
I'm gonna reach 800.
So you think you look good?
Well, yeah, that's like
also,
of course
that also on tweet. Yeah, of course that on tweet, Nino. Relax. So you're almost at 1 million.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, congrats on that. Mm-hmm. All right, so then You've been popular from high school. Your stepfather is a well-known politician. So, that's also one of the things that could have maybe contributed to you being who you are now. Mm-hmm. Nino also, is a well-known promoter. We know this. How did you guys cross paths? Nino, why you tell a partner, please? Because Nino has been in a lot of public relationships before Shanzi. Shanzi was in relationships, girl had our thing. How did you even cross path to even reach yes or no, engaged?
Great sons again, must.
Is this sons coming? Yeah, man, sons are listening to you.
Come tell the story.
So should have no following on Instagram. We don't know regular promoter thing. You find a girl and will have
a lot of followers to
promote a party, whether for the shoot or post as a flyer. So link her to do a shoot. So from the first shoot, I think it was the very first shoot sons ever do. But me and I would attack, I know them time.
Mm-hmm.
So
but you're in a relationship at that time?
Yeah.
Yes, you was. Okay.
And then, but she forward and then she cool, like me and her reason.
Yeah.
So I love her. So realize she cool, like when she come on the shoot, they think she like IT, but she's forward and she's a different her KFC. A long time KFC, buy the bucket of KFC.
Really?
She never want to eat the KFC yet because
before the shoot, because she never want to
different which part of chicken she did want.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then it's about to lead to our next shoot again.
Yeah.
For like about 4 years after the first shoot.
No, like we did shoots every year after that.
Yeah, what I talk about the shoot to make me start talk.
Oh, that was 2017.
Yeah, so like she do love shoot for sons. And she do 2017 shoot. And she do the shoot and we go on party afterwards. She's still in the Sans bikini and thing. You see me? And then we go for one party. The party keep.
Cherry Gardens are one of the places, yeah.
And then she can wine for the general, you see me?
I was drunk in my defense.
And she wine for the general, that's the end. She just end up right there. So today.
Wow, I know you're engaged. Shanzi, did you ever see yourself being with Nina though?
Nope.
Definitely not. Don't it?
Nope. Nina living on my WhatsApp for like months.
Yeah.
And I was not, and me at all.
Yeah.
And I was not interested at all. Like if somebody did tell me 5 years ago that, you guys would be here, I'd be like, you mad?
Yeah.
No.
But like, is Nino your ideal type? Like initially, not no. Like,
all right.
No.
Initially, no.
No, yeah.
But like what he's about, like his morals and all of that, yes. But on the surface, no.
No,
what the surface type?
My surface would have been somebody with a, like a night
clean cut guy.
Before I became this like entrepreneur type of person. It would have been like clean cuts, no tattoos.
Hair well groomed.
Like that was my ideal person or guy at the time.
In the morning, coming at the evening, at the night time thing.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean when we got to know each other, like he was just everything and more, and
and more. I like the interview.
Him
At first, we are here.
him not look like him, not act like how him look. So people that think him rough and him, it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
He's a lover boy at heart.
Yeah.
Him just love to go on.
So then, you guys started to date, and it was getting serious. How did you even know that we wanted to live together? Because living together, that's the first youth step. Me can't live with nobody. Like, we can't tell that straightforward. So living together is the first youth step. Like, how did you guys know that this was the moment and we want to now live together? And how did your mother take it?
Well, you get that about it. Well, first...
Oh, say they want to live with Shanzi.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Nino has been in relationships where he has...
It never really have a discussion. It just...
That's happened.
It just didn't happen. Like, she just go live on her own, and when she live on her own...
You're over there.
Always a sleepover.
She never see... I'm going to there. Unless someone else dead and they end up, so yo...
Then we get some together.
Yeah. But then the thoughts of your stepfather is a very respectable, serious man, right? So when you said to him, say me and Jamal, I live together, all that they go. Like,
we didn't have a conversation about it. Like, I did just move out. My parents didn't know. And as I said, we never lived together. Like, at first, I lived on my own with a friend.
Yeah.
And then, he used to always come over and sleep over. So then, in that time, they got to know him. Them did like him. So it's like, when we did officially move out now and move in together, like, this is our place. Them they don't know him, don't used to him, everything. So there wasn't any conversation about that.
All right, so then y'all started to live together. But then Nino, you're in a lot of public relationships with people who might have been within the scope of this circle,
this network.
Right. Not saying that they were friends with Shanice, but we're all in one circle. Yeah. And so. Did you feel any type of way? Like moving on to relationship. Like, you never that pre that and say, boy, yeah.
Really, like, when we meet Chinese, we meet her with the intention for where it go. But that's no say, yo, I got that in them. Don't know, I stop and But then me and I start, just like again, when we just meet her, I never expect her for so long-term things to that tight. Then me and I start that now, like it starts whole heap of connection, like the detail of whole heap of things. Whole heap of things I'm like both her. You see me? Like everything. And just lead to say, she have to be my serious woman. You see me? So I'm not gonna make because me have other public relationship. Now I go do it again with she, especially if I know that she, you see me?
Yeah.
So
but then Shanzi, my thing is that, especially back then, the mix-up page them did outside.
Me and I
oh my God, yes. Oh my God. So then, was it a concern of yours because, he was in at least 2 high-profile relationships and... Sir, don't start calling name for my show, okay? At least 2 high-profile relationships, especially one that was very serious and people start finding the pictures when they're doing photo shoots together. And you guys weren't friends?
Well, alright, so when we just started, when I just started going to his house, I was at his house for 6 months that we were just dating inside, we never go outside. So you want...
I mean, me didn't know about it, but yeah. No, me didn't know. I know everything, Shanice.
Well, majority didn't know. So me used to just go up home all the time. We just used to lock up in the house, watch TV, eat
park the car one part and...
Park my car over the sovereign
I'm not going to pick car up.
Really?
Yeah, because one time I park him gate and somebody...
One girl snap it.
Yes.
And send it to...
Was that serious?
A girl snap fear car pocket and when I get and send it to one of my ex at the time.
So then when they basically have to hide it? Just because they couldn't bother with the public scrutiny?
What I didn't want is, I didn't want them to link us together and then I never knew if I want to take it serious.
Oh, right.
So I waited until I was sure and this is what I wanted. So when them find out now, so when they go on their dream, we never hide. When them took the picture of us on the beach, that was the first time I went over there and kill them, dead them, catch something. We weren't hiding. Because we were dating 6 months before that.
Yeah.
So when them do that...
But never feel away so for instance, that, I know that you and that one particular person, you guys weren't friends, but that was a public relationship. And we're all within the same industry. You never yo, I wonder if you know, she go look upon it some type of way.
That was years
I
after.
wonder if people are going to pre-it.
But, alright.
Okay, you know how Jamaican people stay with when they come on to mix up. Them think them know, but they don't have no idea.
Yeah, one, that person migrated. One,
Yeah.
two, I wasn't immediately after. There was other people. There was many others after that. So it's not like I got broke nobody food that. I couldn't predict. We couldn't predict what that happen. Like if somebody tell me so that they write this, I would have said no.
Yeah.
Me couldn't predict what did gonna happen. And no, me not feel no.
All right, so then now you guys are together, moving everything, and then. I don't think I wanted to talk about the engagement yet, but we're going next. So then, bam, when you live together, you guys are doing events together. So that is a business and, you know, all of that. The engagement. I mean, I expected it. I suspected it as well. Like, the things that I got from last, well, the year before last. And, you know, I just think that, you know, it was time, you know, when I get younger. But did you expect that at that particular moment, that time that it was going to happen?
No, not really, but like him did a behave kind of weird. Like after it happened,
you start
everything. Yeah. I'm gonna say, well, maybe that's time you asked me to do this.
Yeah.
Because he was like, make sure you keep the room tidy. It was like, why you care? You know, like. But looking back, I was like, that's why I'm gonna behave so.
But you know, like how you know that Shanzi was the one though? Because you've been in serious relationships before. Like we're not talking about the flings. Like you've been in serious relationships before. I'm not sure if you had gotten engaged before, but I would have heard about it.
Very first engagement.
Well, yes, we can't talk from now. But then all you know is Shanzi though was the one.
Like, I'm telling people, it's like, I know more of the good times. I mean, everybody like can always happy through the good, but when you go through like serious situation, where like, even last year could have reached a point where me and I could have actually left. I never happened, me and I left, me and I end up engaged because we overcome everything. Yeah. And then like you just realize, yo, nobody's to really make no sense. Like when you start thinking about life without the person and it doesn't really make no sense. Yeah. If it don't make no sense, you have to just fix what you have to fix and
facts.
You just know. So like I'll go through when me and I happy. It's the best thing. Yeah. And if nothing happen, we overcome it and all make us stronger. We not just like something happen and we can't get past. Nothing really too happen either too. We can't get past. I'm not going to say as some because yeah, but we just know based on everything how we go through.
You said that last year you guys could have been broken up, right? So how do you think that social media kind of pressures? I mean, I've been in about 3 or 4 public relationships and I would never do it again. You know, and I've said that. And it was just because of, it's a pressure. Not for me, because then I'm a very relaxed person. I don't really like the fanfare of it all. But you know, sometimes your partner might want to say, oh, why you not post me? You know, so is it that we're not an item yet, you know, like why I hide, you know, like is it that, you know, you hide something, and then when you go through the breakup now, and me love delete things now, so me start delete the whatever picture them and everything. Who does see some of the things that would happen, like, you know, over the past couple of years as it relates to my breakups, you understand? So I know that I can't do it again. But how do you guys manage the scrutiny of people when they can't even vex? Because I remember one time you guys were going through something and when they delete all on a picture of them and that was all over and everybody else said, see, them did left.
Me personally, I'm in a business.
Yeah.
And I'm more she, but me not really care. Like, or post I'm not care what you think. If I delete it, I still not care what them think. I'm like, I don't know about it. But
most
she
times it's nothing serious that we sleep together every
foolishness.
Night. Like, we picture, we come off our page, but we are sleep together tonight. Like every night. So
but do you think though, like, it's just any pressure to always like put on this front of like say for instance, when they might go out and, you know, an argument, but when you can't really show us on an argue, because, you know, so people maybe are watching, you know, want it reach on the blogs them and reach on social media.
Well, popular or not, me not like excitement. Me not like excitement. Even whether somebody known or not or unknown, I wouldn't be in public creating a scene. Yeah. So, like, I've been out, I'm a vex. Like, we go party, like, Triple Thursday or whatever. I'm a vex. Like, my attitude up. I mean, I want him to talk to me. But, like, him know for us to get me back down. Like, you know?
Okay. And as it relates to postings now, like for instance, do you care what Nino posting them story?
Yes.
Because sometimes he post some
Yes.
wild things,
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. I have to keep Nino on a level. Like, Nino is very like, Nino don't have no filter. Nino don't care where. Like, I'll be like, baby, can I post this? Like, why would you post this? You can't post this. You know, like me have to be the one to be like, no, babe, take that down. That don't look good. You know? I have to keep him here because.
So you get someone like me, I post of his ear down, man.
Yeah,
But let's say, whenever I post it again, come and get the top.
I'm like, baby, a public figure.
Yes, yeah. No. You've literally, and I've seen the changes and I've seen the growth in Nino. And I won't really credit to you 100% for that. Clearly, he would also want growth for himself. Mm-hmm. But we can see that you've contributed a lot to his growth. The things them know that, he's doing is more like a calmer version of what he was before. Mm-hmm. More business-minded and things like that. Like, how was it though? Like that conversation of saying, hey, like when they talk about it and they talk about goals and them something,
we
like
talk about goals.
Like
we even sit down together and be like, all right, babe, what's your business goals for this year? What's your personal? So we have business goals separate from personal goals, and we sit down like at the start of the year, and we write down all of that.
Really?
Yeah, we literally have books on our night tables that we look in every morning, and like we spoke about like.
What am I doing in life?
We never have to talk about like because. Nino
like
always ambitious.
On the same page,
and he's always ambitious. He probably just never exposed to certain opportunities earlier in life. But like, I mean, I value his opinion just like how he might value my opinion, and and for the most part we think alike. Like we're so much alike. I'm just like the calmer version, but we're like so similar.
But then Nino, like, is Shanzi the first woman? Because this is very important, right? And I was speaking about this, I think, Tuesday on my radio show. We were speaking about men and Valentine's Day and whatever. And I said, a lot of times men we have not been afforded the opportunity to get a girl that loves us and really like brings out our best true self, But Shanzi the first girl who like really cares for your goals and your long-term, short-term goals and really try to work together with you on them.
Not so the first girl I care about, but the first girl I actually work on it with. Yeah. To make sure I say, we are move.
Yeah.
So, we can cuss? No, we can't cuss, eh?
No, you can cuss, you can. You can be it, you can cuss.
So make sure I say, we are move and when I mess around.
Yeah.
When I, like, the two have a same trait about it. If me do something, and she know how important it is to me, and like, she says, I'm not, be the Nino, what she know to attack it, she got, where did this up? If it's the time there's a play a game over there, say, say, go there.
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah, man. I say, I'm still with that man. But then, man, I say, say, true. And likewise, she, likewise, say, you all your post pan book from weekend post and I say, post, and then see him attitude which I got, so to have a kind of attitude way,
we give attitude at first, but then in the end, like we know say
true way attack, and then we just not acknowledge same time say, alright, none of we know be like a host when it comes. That's how I made that ever argue. Cause like the body that gonna be the person for just like back down all the time. Like listen, and then our next conversation now later in the bed now we are using. Then we say, what's that you attack? And she say, what's that you attack?
Must be nice. I cannot relate. Alright, so my question is now, right? Like, so you've both been in public relationships before. Mm-hmm. Have you ever seen it where, like, the person that you're dating loves the fanfare and the attention of the public? Like in terms of them want your fair post and them want the public acceptance, basically.
As in our ex?
Yes, the exes.
Well,
because I've been there before, so yeah.
My ex, we never post him because we get too much bun. Like, like when he post him at first, and then we just take him down. We say, him post me because I guess him want, because people always say, oh, you post certain girl, they get more girl or whatever. Yeah. So it's like, him did find him page, and he must say, oh, you never, you did the on film page, but you never did find him. We say, him get too much bun. Like, no.
She needed them time there, she had taken for fool.
I
said, oh boy,
I'm asking though, but no, you guys are in a public relationship. Yeah. People still DM and I try to look at you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You no business.
Them no business. Nina get
Woman
private
just the
parts.
same.
I get private parts. Yeah.
Same. And is it from like anybody that like you guys know?
I'm gonna follow them. Like that'll be like them never the request side. Them are the who me follow straight up now go look me. If them ever look me now go be.
But when your show stands in the message them, like you know the people them? We are sending the message them?
No.
Yeah?
I know none.
No, like no. Nobody will think would no. It's always some.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So I had some questions that some people actually wanted to ask you guys.
Okay.
And so okay, we're good. So in the past, there were some cheating allegations. And this is my personal question.
Really?
Yeah. So this is a question. Yes, there were some cheating allegations, on the blogs and things like that. I know that those were not true. But how do you handle like rumors and things like that? Like if you go up on a blog and you see them a post something about Nino, and I say, Nino did a flirt with one girl or whatever the case is. Or, if a friend of yours come to you and say, boy, say somebody did come to me and tell me say Nino at the XYZ. Like how you handle like things like those?
First of all, me mad.
We know.
Me mad.
We know.
If a friend come to me, like a friend of mine know have my best interest, I should say, say XYZ, I'm gonna cuss him off or whatever. They're gonna try to find out as much as possible. I'm gonna ask him like
detective work.
Yeah, I'm a detective.
Yeah.
And if it's something I'm if suspect something or see some funny movements, then I'll detective at everything on.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of the rumors, like I can't do nothing about that. Cause people lie bad. Like I remember there was a screenshot one time and like it looked so
look like
real.
Me the person there, the only thing, I get them.
What was the screenshot about?
Like, what was the screenshot? Like
was a storm screenshot like me at first. Was a
straight out
I remember,
person,
but
him have better sense than that for just go a random person.
You have to like analyze if it's say yo like that the DM it have seen Nina online that never on for me yet.
Yeah.
The person emoji reply what me did send would that be like an Android. Me always have iPhone.
Yeah.
But if you look how the person
it was so real.
Like, why would somebody even go that far like great lengths just to prove say your man a gay bun?
No, like people were like
weird. But even like but I entertain about them but I say yo I don't say that girl that just style it.
Yeah.
Those such a random thing. Like,
I want you guys to give us a Bwoyatingz exclusive, right? The last time that you guys broke up, or like had like I'm not gonna say an argument, but like one time where one of the things said there was no coming back. If you can share, what was that reason for, and how long did you guys stop talking for? Because I know that based on my investigation, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that there was a point where Nina actually went back to Portmore for a couple of days, or something like that. Nina don't deny it.
Time that do.
But
that was like the first year, like 28.
So
then,
what happened recently? That means somebody about gear up even, gear up the place of force. That's like a long time.
So what happened recently? Like, what happened, if it is that you guys had like stopped talking to each other like for a great length of time, why was it? And if you don't want to share why, but how long did you stop talk for? And did you think that you could have bounced back?
Alright, there wasn't like, you won't go
on, man.
There wasn't like a definite we stop talk because I'm say we sleep in the same bed every night. But like there was a period of time where we just at it. Like for the simplest things, we just at it. Like it could have been him leave a plate right there. So I'm say you're not to go to the plate. Every minute in my ears, one plate in and that just escalated something so big, like so. It wasn't like a one-off situation, like, we left for that. Mm-hmm. No, it was, we just didn't
it was a period of time where like...
It was just Satan in a relationship.
Yeah, like no peace, no matter what,
no peace.
It's like nothing off.
I remember one time
because I say, yo, we can pinpoint, like, look back on it now, it's like, we can't pinpoint, say, yo, say, that make me the almost. It was like a period of like a couple months. Maybe a COVID, enough a COVID, but outside. If I don't COVID.
Were you both like going through things personally, maybe?
We just did that go at, but this never say eye to eye.
Yeah, like communication.
We have peace, 3 weeks, and then something again, it just throw away up, and then me say, yo, throw it upon like, it's not a record no more. They come like, in my mind, me I say, yo, this not a record no more, because no matter what happen, it's like, me I just ever come back in an argument, I don't know why. And then,
I think it was more a communication problem too, because now we probably have similar arguments, but like
nah lead to no vex.
Yeah, like we're just cool, like we just know how to communicate with each other now, like without it escalating.
And like what you tell me realize is like so after a while in a relationship, you can't step on the same level too. What you might love each other the same, but like me and I feel like it's when I'm not a picnic or nothing yet. But make you know, so yo, alright, you know, so this, you see me? But now we engage, I look to wedding, so it's like, you realize, so yo, she get more reassurance in herself, so yo, Nina definitely want there, so sure, and me definitely say, yo, oh, she react to them, so yo, so you know, so like, the argument I would have like last year that lead to them, but the argument, they're like, is it me never not clear in mind? Is it me like, even, for instance, even Thursday ago, like, if we do a video for something, and she tell me to do it, we're gonna do it, you know. But by the time you get ready and done, I look, so I'm with it before we go to the club. And by the time you say the time, I say, yo, that can't happen again because we're late. And then she vexed and I say, alright, come. Me know what I want to do nothing. And then, I say, alright. Me and I just got to the club. But me and I still good back at the club, like, with literally like, one time, that not gonna be the case. One time, met at a car, she go to the mother come, she don't go to the mother vex, and me and me, she at the club, she there one part, it is, isn't it? But no, it just kind of different. I mean, just know, say, me and a situation that's like, you can't just step on the same level in a relationship for too long, because people, you have to have something more concrete to hold it together. You get me?
Alright, so, when is going to be the wedding?
As in you want a date?
Yes, like when is it?
Alright, Bwoyatingz exclusive.
Yeah, see, Bwoyatingz exclusive. When is the wedding? Right here.
Alright, well, what we can tell you, it's December 11th. We paid for the venue. We paid for the venue.
3 days before my birthday, you know. Yes,
December 11th, and Karim is on the list.
Then I must step on the list. Let me tell you something. If Nino and Shanzi ever think so they might get married, I'm never did it. I report every picture on Instagram. Them could have never mad. Okay, nice. Is it going to be in Jamaica? Well, yes.
It will be in Jamaica.
Yes.
It won't be in Kingston, though.
Okay, so it won't be in Kingston, in Jamaica. I know that you've planned your wedding to the T. How many dresses are you going to have?
2 dresses.
2 dresses. How many bridesmaids?
8.
But then, how would it work out with you, though? I know that Shanzi don't keep a lot of friends, but you have a bag of bridging, so you're going to have 8 groomsmen with Sandsman alone are just 10 or 11 people.
It work out, man. Some of the Sandsman, them naga can there.
Okay.
And then some of the Sandsman, them, I first understand, like, me have brother.
Yeah, brothers, right.
Me have brother, me have friend, I'm good. Still friend with friend I know before them, so it just, good, man.
Okay.
Good.
And how is the planning going? Like, is it going to be a big wedding?
Annoying, like
Nino is annoying, okay? Like, planning a wedding with Nino, like, first of all, me sit over 2. I play the game for like 2 hours, and me sit down and I say, babe, alright, so this is where I want us to go for our honeymoon. Like, hotel it, and him do here. And we say, alright, we have to pay this by February 1st. When February 1st come, babe, remember you have to pay this. When we have that conversation, I was like, the other day when we ended up playing a game, I was like, it just no.
So, how many guests though? How many guests are going to be there? 150. Are you sure?
Trust me, we are trying. We are trying.
150.
The thing is,
I want 150 like associates.
Yes,
Nina have 150 associates.
Nina, whatever.
Because me know say Nina list, I got more than your list. But
I try to balance this.
It can't balance.
It cannot balance.
It cannot balance.
Impossible. You want to see about that.
It can't balance. Nina have way more people.
Exactly. That would be not
like you barely talk to people.
Nina invite cousin him remember the name. Like he's like be a member cousin him name. What name again? Let's say me never remember the man name you want to invite me to your wedding. Like you have to invite people. I don't want to be no big sprawler. I want to be people who have our best interest. I don't want nobody there that would not be like, I said, girl, she walking with it and she could even walk good in the dress. Like, I don't want nobody like that. I don't want people who genuinely love and care about.
Alright, so now I'm going to kind of go into the more influencing side of it. A lot of people feel like, influencers don't do anything. I feel like influencers don't work, them love use this, who them are influenced. Yeah? So if somebody maybe say, influencer XYZ, who them are influenced? And I've always said this, that if somebody even have 10 followers and you went to a restaurant and you post the food and I ask you, oh, was it? And you say, yo, it was really good. And I go to that restaurant, you literally influence me. So influence come in different forms. Like, if Mr. Nino wear on sneakers, I'm going to say, yo, we never had sneakers. Some never even know some could have appeared with the pants there. That is somebody influence, like anybody can influence you. Yes. But once them see I have a bag of followers, I'm always want for, who them influence?
It's no different from like the example we get perfect. Like, we can do no you for sure. I'm say like you really enjoy that food and I say, where you buy that? And I say, yo, I'm trying to good. You're a genuine influence with the only thing different now. With Shani say, yo, for instance, 800 that is more people that see the food that she posts on her page. And so it actually same influence more people.
More people.
So that is the only difference. So people are gonna pay you say, okay, if me have 1,000 followers and 100 people that buy a shirt of them see me have she have 800 ad, the chances are out of the 800 ad them can sell to 1,000. So pay a shirt.
But do you guys feel pressure though? Like, well, I mean, I know for me, you know, they can't post certain things, they can't go certain places, they can't do certain things.
Right now,
like when I feel pressured, like when I feel like it's the pressure of being a role model though.
It's more that because
no pressure.
We don't know in a business.
But like for me, like even to share my opinion on certain things, for instance, everybody know I am pro like marriage first, baby after. Like that is something I've always wanted for myself. And I kid you not, every time I post that, some people that come in on my DM attack me like, everybody can't get married. Like, I don't care what you want to do. I said that's what I want.
That's what you want. That's like, your personal preference.
Because that nothing. Not because you want it. I mean, something wrong if somebody.
Yeah, because I mean, I have family members who don't marry and them have kids. So I'm not gonna judge you, but I'm just saying that's what I want for myself. And so now, like, me just start sharing my views with my close friends, or I don't share my views anymore.
Do you think that social media is now the new way to do everything, like in terms of advertising? I think also in Jamaica that corporate companies, they don't value influencers. Is it not foreign? Once it just reach even just like a 5,000, them really see your worth and them pay you. Jamaican corporate companies, them really see it.
Still back then days. Like we can't tell us when I watch TVG or see them or that. Like everything, if anything happen in news, I see it on traffic, I see it on nationwide, everything right there in their face. So like if you still think it important for you, like a link with influencer, even around like social media ads, like you still spend a bag of money with other medium of advertising, that don't really make no sense to me. Because most people everybody in this generation glued to this, you know, them and always spend some source.
But people say we don't work. People say we don't do anything. People say influencers don't do anything.
First of all, dressing up every day to take picture in a clothes is hard work. Like, I don't take pictures unless me I get paid. Every time I post a picture, is either the dress I'm gonna sell it, I'm gonna sell 5 of it, 6 of it, or somebody pay me to wear that. And if it's not that, I'm not interested in taking picture because it's torture.
I'm not an influencer. Right, Shani?
I mean,
it's a hybrid. It's a promoter influencer.
Right.
And me get annoyed easy.
No man, it is a lot of work, and people don't understand. Like, you know, especially I was talking to somebody about this yesterday. Big up Tanana, by the way. And you know, like I was having like a whole I was venting to her, you know, about some things, and I'm just like, you know, I'm big on mental health. Like I'm very open about my struggles with my depression and my anxiety. And, you know, like being somebody in the media and entertainment, you know, you have obligations to post. And sometimes you're just not in the mood. You're not in the mood for interact with people. You're not in the mood for post nothing. But you have to do it. You understand? So when you can maybe get up and say, yo, I don't really want to use social media today, you know. A lot of people, they're getting paid. They have obligations to whatever company. They have obligations for post and promote them brand or whatever the case is. And you really can't take a time off. You understand? Because this is your job. And being an influencer and an entrepreneur is a 24/7 thing. When you got 9 to 5, you got your yard, I hate that.
She know, me see to the she, like, me literally me and her for the something, but we go to bed late the night before the something.
Yeah.
And she ain't for long go, she go,
I'm very professional. If I go to my bed 3 and have a shoot at 5, I'm getting up for my shoot. Not Nina. Nina is gonna stay.
Anything you want Nina to do, it cannot be early. Do not give me nothing to do in the morning. I guarantee you the chances of me getting up to do that in the morning is very slim.
Same. I'm not a morning person.
But I'm not really an influencer.
But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Once the money good, I get up early.
But then how do you deal with like mental health? Like I know that Nino, you know, speak about reading and stuff like that and things like that. But how do you deal with always being in the forefront? You always have to put your best foot forward. You know, you can't really post certain things. You know, like some people that maybe have like a burn and them can, or, you know, like less followers, them can tweet and just vent about things that they might be going through. You know, some of us is not really afforded that opportunity. We can just go up on Twitter and just tweet and say, boy, I'm just going through so much. I just want to vent. How do you like cope mentally and being in the limelight?
We have friends.
Your friends.
Partners. Sorry. And a partner.
And a fiance.
So, I mean, I don't have to tweet how I feel. Like, I just, you know, say, Nino. Well, Nina is my best friend. Like, we're very close.
So cute.
We have a friendship, so like the first person me go tell, and him know, like if me in a movie, baby, alright, why you babe? So like, you know, like him knowing me off, me knowing him off, me knowing enough to talk to him, you know, like so. I've never felt the need to like vent to the. I've never felt the need to
vent to the public.
To vent to the public at all. Like,
no. That never work out yet.
Yeah.
Never ever.
When them sorry for you know basement situation.
No man, the music back man. No, the music back.
You get back on your foot and you go. Remember what they carry out again.
The music back. For some of your viewers now who is watching, you know, the younger persons who you know, they would love to be an entrepreneur, an influencer, a social media personality. What advice would you give them though?
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
Like, yeah, some people try too hard. You just see them try too hard. Like, be yourself. People know when you're fake. People know when you're trying too hard. People know when you're not being yourself. Like, so that's what I always say.
And I always tell the people who try that the public can actually see.
Yeah.
Like the people who like...
It's not authentic, they can read to it.
Yeah.
It's still
I would not use it to promote my business. Because my sister, your soul aim is...
Oh, Jesus, Nina, about
and if you get up every day and you're naked, like... What value you got add to that company? Like, be yourself. Like, you're not naked every day if you get followers. Like, you know?
Yeah, fuck.
And then what one person did, you know, what was their blueprint? It's not going to be your blueprint.
Yes.
You know, and I've always said it, like, when we start Keep Party, with the Kingston 5, nobody else was keeping anything like Kingston 5, right? Right. And I said, I never want to keep a club party, I never want to keep a beach party, I never want to keep a pool party. So be yourself. Like, not because you see Shanzi, or wear them type of clothes or just like this or whatever. Be yourself. If you want to talk, go do one podcast or something. Shanzi, you have a bachelor. Yes, a lot of people don't know that you actually have a whole degree.
It's in my bio.
Yes, but so you actually have a whole degree. Like, would you do a 9 to 5?
I would, like...
You would?
Of course. Like, I don't know why
I can't say that. Thank you, Nina. Yes or no.
Nina,
I can't say I do a 9 to 5.
Because I thought it don't make no sense.
Yeah, I can't say I do a 9 to 5.
It's up to she actually shut up an interview since we had them. I said,
really?
What you really did that?
You go on interview, Shanzi?
Yeah.
Give me a place to go on an interview for.
I won't say.
Was it that bang?
But
no.
I wouldn't say. But there was one time, like, I remember when we did the Portmore with him, I applied on my board and... And people them come for interview the Monday, I never go.
And you went, So when they go on an interview
that
though.
One was a bad.
So when they go on an interview though, and the people them know you, like, isn't it?
It's weird. And then that's the next thing.
Them,
like,
them
you can't
don't get because them say, them tell the same time being there, it's bigger, you're bigger than this. Right. I used to be my boss.
Yeah.
And then, like, in Jamaica, like, certain things, doctor, I just feel like the receptionist are going to be like, all up in your business. Like, Jamaica don't have, I remember this, we call a car place the other day, right?
Yeah.
And we call for inquiry about a car. And the person gonna message Nino and be like, oh, I talked to your girlfriend this morning. Like, why? Yeah. Like, you can't do nothing in peace.
Yeah, man,
I don't like that.
Like, I've called, like, a lot of service providers, you know, asking them about service within my home. And, you know, I say, yes, you know, it's Kareem. Oh, you know, it's Kareem. And that gets very scary now because
you're coming on my house.
Yeah, some finances, you're coming on my house and, like, it is just very weird.
Really like
so it's like, you're afraid to go to the doctor because you don't really and truly know, like, if they're going to call them friend and say, yo, guess who you come here today? Yeah.
Boy, and you know, pressure high.
Yes. It is just so, and I've always spoken about it, especially, you see, if I know that my dentist, my doctor, or anybody like that is popular on social media,
I'm not go there. Yeah, me too. No Instagram doctor.
So I'm sorry. Yeah. No Instagram doctor, no dentist.
My guy can't walk. My guy no old man.
But no, I have the social media and that all because, you know, I've just seen it far too many times and like, I'm here for a checkup or I'm sick. And I gotta talk about my podcast. Yo.
On Twitter. Alright.
Yeah. Like, alright. So, business time, you know, as a Nino and I'm true hat, sweatsuit, everything. I know that you still have your events. You have the Triple Thursdays. You have the things that are going on. Sans, Shanzi. Is it Bakuri? How does you pronounce it?
Bakuri.
Bakuri. Okay. Firstly, what does that name mean though?
It means pretty.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. How is that going though? Like, how is the business going? Yeah.
Well, it's doing really, really great. Like, and the good thing about it is something that I love. Like, as everybody know, I love dress up. So, like, it's right up my alley. And it doesn't come like work, like, because I love it. Like, I love pick out the outfits. I love, you know, like, I just love it. Yeah.
Okay. Nino, I know that you started You had a clothing line before this one. What was it called again?
Nino Upper.
Nino Upper. Right. What is this now in comparison to then? You're more hands-on now, and I can see that you're so more passionate now about this brand. What is the difference now from Nino then and Nino now?
Then, I just more like, what I call it now, like, they have more connection in the word. Like, the supplier who, they have the drive from them, but they never understand how to, like, connect to certain people. They're trying to get people in Jamaica for do everything, which get too difficult. Turn around time for things them never make no sense. But now, like, we get a connection, which are to the overseas. I'm pay the money, show them more.
And then get it done.
Get it. That's so.
And I love that.
It's easier now, and then have more graphic design now. So, so basically.
I love that. I really love that. But when I understand people, since Nino knows I'm come on the podcast, the man that bring a hat, the man that bring one little shirt, the man that bring one little sweatpants, the man that bring one little something so we can up on the camera for sale seat, yeah.
I get it.
Alright. So how we can find your page for the bookery, for the true thing?
The website is True Brand.
True Brand.
I can click the link and I'm buy that seat.
And you ship locally and internationally?
Yeah, man. Jamaicans get in that habit, like
ordering online.
Alright, Jamaicans are like order online. But I come up from foreign and come back. I can't walk in peace. No, dog, I want to buy. I said, dog, you can buy it online. No, dog, I want that.
No, they like that.
So, yeah, so because like if I sell 100 shirt, I could sell 200 if I have it at Jamaica. But Jamaica and honest, if we bring come on Jamaica, it can't be the same on the side. Because they go through customs now, which they go market up. So me I try to avoid all that. So yo, when I can pay the same way I see it on the website. I'm not coming to that again. So but I see it on the website.
Yeah. Are you planning on having like a physical store anytime soon?
Yeah, I'm going to end up doing
it. Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
And Shanzi, what is your site for your business?
Shopbukuri.com and Instagram it's Bukuri Brand.
Okay, and that's going well, they say. Yeah. What about your future events? I know that you guys partner together for the estate. I know Sons, and I have Overstone, I have a bag of things. You were keeping out of events overseas. What's going on with that? Wanna take a break?
I'm tired of it.
Memorial Weekend again.
Memorial Weekend.
Sons again. I go. No, so last year we have Rick Cross this year. I can't tell you about it. I go be somebody of that caliber rapper plus others.
Yeah, love that.
Our Sons kind of try for going at the Rolling Loud, Coachella type of.
And it can happen. I can see that happening.
Type of vibe.
Yeah.
So we kind of mix it because it'll be the only hip hop Caribbean concert can I really develop. So we can. That we are trying to do.
And what about Jamaica? Because I know that the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mr. Andrew Holness, he has hinted that it's a possibility that we're going to go back to some form of normalcy as it pertains to COVID restrictions.
Bro, God, fire the gate, man. Science is here and everything is right.
So that if he says vaccinated people only, then you guys will enforce all of that.
Work with it.
Because, I was talking about this on a radio show and I say, them love to use entertainment industry as a scapegoat. Mm-hmm. And I think the last two times that they tried it, then basically make it look like, it was promoters who were not adhering to the rules and the protocols. So if the people them say, vaccinated people only, just make sure to don't have the marshals and the things them because off of what side a little bit. Please.
I think it will work.
Yeah.
I think it will work. Nobody never anti-vaccine.
You want to go outside?
More. To be honest, I don't like partying, It's just so funny. Like
Really?
I really don't like partying anymore.
I don't like it anymore either.
I don't like it anymore. Like carrying big dreams, they love road. Me, it's like I don't know, like I just don't like the crowd. I just don't like
the music. Like,
the crowd, all that. Yeah.
I think it's because of the time we're in and now still.
I think that is it too.
Because you can't really do a big production party now.
I think that is it. So you kind of more enclosed. I think that is it too.
Who actually are good things now are the same people that actually say, because the same.
Yeah.
Really.
That's a lot of the problem for sure. Yeah. I can't wait. So what's next for you? You said the wedding is December 11th. Can't wait. And then you say Sons Memorial Weekend and the estate and all the things them. And you guys still have the clothing brands and things like that. Is there anything that you guys are working on that you want to share?
No, we keep things a secret.
Keep things a secret until
the seat.
I understand, but tell the people where them can follow you, where them can find you.
You can follow me on Instagram, Shanzi.a.
I can find on Instagram, Nino_TNS.
Some to the Twitter. You have Twitter pages too.
Twitter, Shanzi_A. I don't really tweet that much.
You need to start tweeting more, miss. And you need to start using Twitter
no,
more.
No, I can't, but I would Twitter people can't TM.
No,
I can't.
I'm
having a good day, somebody just retweet you ugly.
If me live on Twitter, I'm going to lie at me sometimes, or then I'm going to crucify me sometimes.
I think because I've just been there for so long. Like, I was one of the first Jamaicans on Twitter,
Really?
Yeah, like I was on Twitter. I think this is about my 4th page now. So I was one of the first Jamaicans, like me and my sister group was like the first Jamaicans on that app. So I kind of just get used to it and get just used to how them states and maybe pay
Share my opinion on my story.
I might as well. Because you can't just wake up and say, I love orange, and them say, oh, so you eat mangoes?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying I love oranges, bro.
And the mango lovers, them come out dragging.
Oh, you are, I can't believe you're a mango phobic. What?
I don't really have to like it. It's like you can't really tell people personally to like, all right, it's people agree with some things because a popular person first agree with it. And that's the thing. Like people who have a different opinion now that because it is not the popular thing or opinion on Twitter. That makes sense to me. Because if me ever something that out my mind, and then when me out my mind, the people who disagree with me come
and them love to cancel faves, And them love canceling our faves, So you see, even for that, they might think it's because of you say it, they might go on and say whatever. All right, guys, so just ensure to go ahead and follow them. When this episode airs, there should be on the radio show the Tuesday following that. So anytime I see this, the Tuesday after that, they're on the radio show.
Call and question.
Yeah, call and question Shanzi. But I just must say, thank you guys so much for being here. I don't know. I appreciate you and I'm very, very proud of you both. I'm very proud of the growth and we can all see the growth personally, professionally. Congratulations once again on the engagement and, all the best 2022 and beyond, Especially Shanti, thank you so much for being here. Because I know saying I like them something. But you did good. You did very, very well. See, they don't know you're nervous when you're shy and all this something. But I understand. But big up on yourself. This was the first episode of season number 6. And I must say thank you guys so much. Remember to go ahead and subscribe. Watch the ads them, like, and comment. And remember also every Tuesday is my radio show on New Start 93 FM. That is Bwoyatingz After Dark. And it's the number 1 radio show in Jamaica. You understand? Numbers don't lie, by the way. So, thank you guys so much for the support. The Bombcast, wake up yourself. You don't know, we have a new studio and all these things. Until next time, this was Bwoyatingz Podcast. And I do thank you for the support. All right, guys, that was a fantastic episode. It's just so funny how Shanzi was shy and nervous and, they did well. This season, guys, I'm trying to make this one the best one yet. So once again, as I've said, when the episode just started, just comment and let me know who you would love to see this season on the show. What topics would you love to see me discuss? And it doesn't even have to be celebrities, influencers, or whatever the case is. But just comment, recommend some people. This show is for us, it's for the people. Remember, like, share, comment. Remember also my radio show every single Tuesday night, 8 to 11 p.m. If you've not listened to it before, then you've been missing out. And sure, you come listen, what a vibe. This is Bwoyatingz Podcast, season number 6. You understand? And, cheers to our new season, which we have some glass or something for cheers to. But yeah, that's done. But cheers to our new season. And thank you so much for watching.